Ukrainian Rehabilitation Center for Children in Kherson, Director Vladimir Zahaidak looks at photos of some of the more than 50 kids who have been in his care there. When Russia invaded in 2022, he sent many of them to live with relatives and staff, though a handful were taken to Russian-occupied territory. Now he's frustrated that the perpetrators may not face justice after U.S. President Donald Trump suspended funding for a Yale University research project into Russia's abduction of children from Ukraine.
I am angry that one person can undo all the work conducted by dozens of people. There needs to be criminal responsibility for this, but the United States are now showing us otherwise.
Yale University's Humanitarian Research Lab had been part of an initiative that under President Joe Biden began to document potential violations of international law and crimes against humanity by Russian authorities in Ukraine. Ukraine says that more than 19,500 children have been taken to Russia or Russian-occupied territory during the war without the consent of families or guardians, calling the abductions a war crime that meets the UN treaty definition of genocide. The chief doctor at Kherson's main children's hospital, Inna Holodnyak, fears what the lack of funding will bring.
To stop financing such an important project, which is related to taking away and kidnapping children from the territory of Ukraine, will lead to everyone understanding that whatever crime they commit, nothing will happen to them, and this will cause a disgraceful chain reaction around the world.
The International Criminal Court issued arrest warrants for Russian President Vladimir Putin and his Children's Rights Commissioner Maria Lvova-Belova over the deportation of the children. Russia says it evacuated vulnerable children from war zones for their own safety. The White House did not respond to questions about ending support for the Yale initiative. It said earlier this week it would seek to return abducted children to Ukraine, but did not give details.